What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572 return a chance. Today's November 16th, 2024, and we're gonna hop on and do a market watch. So I did skip out on like the quarter century bonanza market watch just because everyone is talking about it. There's so many cards to talk about. Today's market watch, I just wanted to take a look at what's like sitting at the top of this set, like the most expensive cards of this, and then we're gonna move on to some different cards that you guys probably want to pay attention to. I have been kind of out the game for the past month. I haven't really touched my cards or played. I've mostly been on like seller mode. I've been keeping up with the market a little bit, but yeah, I just got busy, and yeah, it's been a busy 2 weeks and stuff, so that's why I haven't uploaded too many videos. But let's start with the market watch. We have Blue Eyes White Dragon, Quarter Century Secret sitting at $70, only 9 listings available. Kai's the Shadow Monarch, that one I kind of expected to be at the top of the set. 9 listings, it's $55. This one right here, Black Luster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, Quarter Century Secret, only had 2 listings. Looks like it got a buyout because it had a market price of $52. Now we have it sitting at $83. And then the Dark Magician Girls, all 3 of them are sitting at the top of the set too. $48 for this version. $39 for this version. Then we have $50 for this version as well. Triple Tactics Thrust, Quarter Century Secret sitting at $48, 34 listings. Dark Magician, Quarter Century Secret, 24 listings, $38. Judgment Dragon, $35, 42 listings. Sky Striker Mobilizing Gauge, this is the original artwork at 37 listings. Looks like it's around like $38, $40. Upstart Goblin, we have Quarter Century Secret sitting at $36. Elemental Hero Stratos at $34.25. That's the lowest listing, and we only have 5 listings available for that, so it could go up even higher later on. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, Quarter Century Secret at $34.90, 15 listings. Necros of Brianek, $20. Sky Striker H Shizuku, $28. Allure of Darkness, $30. This one actually might be a good pickup. What was it at before? Let's take a look at the chart. It started off at like $20 and now it's at $30. So yeah, I think that one was a good pickup because the other rarity, highest rarity it had was Ultimate Rare before that, and that was pretty expensive. People were paying like I think $200 for first edition copies of the Ultimate Rare Allure of Darkness. But yeah, $30 for Allure of Darkness. Regeki at $31. Elemental Hero Flame Wingman at $22. Totally Awesome sitting at $27. I think this one was already starting off high. I think the lowest I saw it at was $20. Thunder King Ryo at $28. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, $27. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, $24. Jinzo, Quarter Century Secret at $26. That's actually a classic. Actually, if I was a collector, I wouldn't mind picking up a Quarter Century Secret Jinzo. We have Sky Striker Mobilized Linkage at $23.17. Slifer the Sky Dragon at $25. Red Eyes Black Dragon, $23. Heavy Storm, $24. Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of the End, $22. Polymerization, $21. Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, $22. Dark Paladin, $19. Bonfire sitting at $20. Legendary Six Samurai Keyzone, $18. Bonfire might be a good pickup. I saw, you guys remember when people were paying like $80, $100 for Ultra and Collector versions of Bonfire? $20 for Bonfire Quarter Century, I think is a good pickup. I think Fire is going to stick around for a little while. Merit Force, 1842. Sign Up Mining, 1999. Premature Burial, 1558. Brianek, 1695. Icarus Attack, 1463. I remember I used to use this card so much in my Heartbeat deck back then. Code Wave, 1499. Dimensional Fissure, $12. We have SP Little 9 Platinum Secret Rare sitting at $18. Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries at $18.89. Yubel Terra Incarnate at $19.57. Darks 1783, $16 for a Secret Village of Spellcaster. Grandmasters of Six Samurai, $15.74, and Tomb Black Luster Soldier at $14.49. Let me know how you guys have if you guys have opened the set and what you guys pulled. I haven't had the chance to get my hands on the set, but I will be doing a little video once I do. But yeah, it looks like it's a fun set. I am gonna pick up some singles from this. I'm probably just gonna get like the cheapest rarity of like super rares, maybe SP Little Knight, maybe some Thrust. There's a couple cards I do want from the set that come in like low rarity, so I'm gonna just be picking those up. But yeah, let me know how you guys did on your pulls for Quarter Century. The Quarter Century Bonanza set, and if you guys think it was a hit. I think it's a fun set. Next up, we have Mo Charming for Wallows. Of course, we gotta check in with this. It's been going down in price. Start off at like $138. I think I saw it hit like 140 at its highest, but right now we have copies sitting at 115, 118, 114, 119, 120, and 120. So they have been going down in price. Uh, I think I could see this card coming back up. We're kind of getting into like the season where, the competitive season. I know we have a couple events. We have some YCS events coming up. We have regionals and stuff. So I think they're gonna go up in price. Let me know how you guys feel about Mucharmi Fawalos down below. I know the other Mocharmis has been going up in price, but we'll take a look at it in a bit. Deception of Sensible Spoils, also a card that's been going up in price. If you guys picked this up at the $40 price point, I think that's the lowest I've seen it at, so that's a good price to have picked it up at. I've seen this engine be used in a couple different decks. It's just being splashed in there. I know one of the top decks right now is like Snake Eyes as Amina. Do they still use Fiendsmith? Let me know down below. I forgot if it was Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith as Amina, or if it was just Snake Eyes as Amina. But yeah, it's being splashed. It's splashable, and 15 listings on the market. We had this card sitting, like I said, at a low price point of $40. Now we have it moving up to $63, $63.50, $64, $64.84, and then $64.90. Let me know how you guys feel about Deception of Sinful Spoils, and if you guys think this card is going to continue to go up in price or come back down. We have Mocharmi Perulia, the other Mocharmi card that has been going up in price recently. This card was at a low price point of like $50-ish back in September. But right now we have 37 listings on the market, and it looks like this card has gone up to $70, $73.67, $74.94, and then $74. I guess people are just splashing in, both Mocharmis instead of just sticking to one. They're deciding to like play both, either in the side or in the main, which I it's like a maxi, so why wouldn't you? We have Fire King Courtier Okanix going up in price a little bit. This card was sitting at a low price point of like $14-ish. Right now we have 43 listings on the market, starting to make its way up to $20 almost, $18, $18, $18.04, $16.85, $18.09, $18.10, $17, and then $17. I have seen a couple Fire King builds do pretty good. And Okanix is one of the reasons why that deck has came back into like the format. I think you only play this at one though. Let me know down below how many you guys play, but I think it's only at one. Heart of Blue Eyes White Dragon, I want to take a look at. Let's see what it's at. I've seen the Millennium deck do pretty well. It's been getting a couple tops like throughout like different events. Not like first place or anything, but like top 8, top 16, top 32. I always see some sort of Millennium build, in the top decks. 88 listings on the market, and we have this card at $7 being the lowest listing. Then we go up to $9.61, $10, $10.23, $10.24, $10.34, $10.36. And what did we have it at? We had it at $9, now moving up to $10. So not too much of a price increase, but be on the lookout for this card. I think this is a card you played 3 of. It says you can discard this card, add 1 Millennium Ankh from your deck to your hand. So it lets you search, which is pretty important. Salaman Great Raging Phoenix from Legendary Duelist Saw Burning Volcano has been going up in price. This card did not get a reprint, and a lot of the fire stuff did get reprinted, so that made it the other fire cards more accessible, like Bonfire, Snake Eye stuff, and you Wanted Engine and stuff. Yeah, it's more accessible now, but this card, because of the demand and the access that players have to the fire cards, it has been going up in price. It was sitting at a low price point of like $20-ish back in August, but right now we have 26 listings on the market. We have it at $40.25, $41.24, $41.99, $43, and $45. I have no idea where this card will get a reprint at. Probably sometime next year, so you guys are safe to pick it up if you need to play it. But yeah, I don't see a set where this card will get reprinted at. Bysteel Lubellion, I noticed was a little bit above the price point I saw it at a couple months ago, or it was the last month. I know we took a look at this, but we have the Prismatic Secret Rare at 24 listings. I think it was under $20 last time we took a look at it. Right now we have it at $25, $25.50, $26.99, $27, and then $28 on the first page. It did not get reprinted, so I guess players are just picking up cards that did not get like reprinted in the Core Century Bonanza set, and this was one of them. Only has 2 printings. Actually, it has a Starlight, right? I think this card has a Starlight rare printing. The original version from Darkwing Blast is secret rare, 21 listings. Looks like it's moving up to the $30 price point as well, 26, 26, 27, 30, and then going up to that $35 price point. Let me know how you guys feel about Bysteel Lubellion. If you guys have any other reason why it's going up, maybe it was used in some sort of build that I'm not aware of, or if it's because it just didn't get a reprint in the 10s. Superstar Slayer Top on Sky Crisis. It has two printings. It just got a reprint in the 25th anniversary tints, but that one is running low on listings. It's at 21 listings, which is kind of low for something that was basically widely opened. We have let's start with the 25th anniversary version. This card is at 21 listings. Looks like it's making its way up to $14.99, $14.99, $15. Once these are gone, we start hitting the $17 price point and $17.17 basically on the first page. So be on the lookout for Sky Crisis because it started off at like $11.12, and right now it's making its way up to like the $20 price point for the Secret Rare. We have the original Ultra Rare at 49 listings, and this card, let's see, I think it hit a low price point of like $12 too. $12. I don't see it on here, but I remember selling one for like $12 to $13. 49 listings on the market for this ultra rare, and it looks like this one's at $15. We have a couple of listings at $15 on the first page before they start making its way to almost the $17 price point. So yeah, be on the lookout for Sky Crisis. It's a pretty good card just to have an extra deck to like after you do your combos, and you know, if your opponent stops you could just end on this or something. If your opponent you know, special summoned or from the extra deck more than twice that turn or the turn before. Sky Crisis for the quarter century secret rare. I actually thought about picking this card up when it was like around 130. I'm glad I didn't because it looks like this card has been going lower in price. 21 listings, it's at 109 at 109.98, and I guess people are afraid to pick this up because maybe you know, there might be like reprints of this in the future. Although Konami said Core Century Secret Rares would not get touched, actually it might be a good pickup since it's not going to be, you know, there's no Core Century Secret Rare reprint of this that's going to be available later on. I might consider that. Think about that. Let me know how you guys feel. 7th extension, we are getting closer to the release of the Raizio archetype, and they do play this card. I believe it's at 3 that they play it at. Was sitting around like a low price point of like $6 back in August, but right now we have it at 15 listings, and this card has officially became above a $25 card. $26.49, $27, $26.58, $28.94, $28.99, and then almost making its way up to $30 at $28.72 on the first page. If you guys picked up early, you guys are winning right now. But if you are planning to play Bicio, I think they do play this at 3, not just 1. So it might be something you might. I could see it probably going up in price a little bit higher than $30, just because Raizio is dominating, like, you know, the format. And well, it's one of the better decks, along with what is it, Malice over there in the OCG. So if that were to translate over here in TCG, I could definitely see this card going up even higher. Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eye looks like it's been going up in price too. Both versions. We have, let's see, where is it at? It's Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eye. It's this one, Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eye. So we have 1, 2, and 3 printings of this card. The Age of Overlord one is the one we're going to start off with, the ultra rare. This card was sitting around like $3-ish, $2-ish, but right now we have it moving up in price. 38 listings, we have it at $4.99, $7, $4.99 being the cheapest listing, but then they hit like $7, $7.50. So it has been moving up in price, as well as the secret rare version, which is technically the highest rarity, affordable rarity. Let me know which one you guys think is the higher affordable rarity. Is it the secret rare or the original ultra rare? I think it's the secret rare. But yeah, this card was starting off at like $1, $2 as well. And right now we have 22 listings on the market. It has become an $11 card, $11.82, $11.84, $11.94, $11.99. So like moving up to $12. We have a Core Century Secret version of this card that is sitting at, this one actually declined a little bit in price, so it moved up and then declined. It had a cheap price point of like $27. Right now we have 16 listings on the market, and it's at $33.66, $35.25, $39.99, $41.29, $44.99. So it's starting to make its way a little bit up. I would keep an eye out on the Core Century Secret Rare, because if this one's $11, I think you only play 1 in the build though. Let me know how high you guys think this Core Century Secret version of Original Sinful Spoil Snake Eyes you see hitting. But yeah, these two are the affordable version. They're going up in price. Trap Dust Shoot. I was wondering why Trap Dust Shoot the common version was almost like, you know, it's a really expensive card. There's 146 listings of this card right now, so there's plenty available. I guess this card did not get reprinted in Core Century Bonanza, so that's why people are going after it. It looks like it had a decline right here in price. It was sitting around like $8, but it took a decline. We have damage versions like at $7, and then if you want to look for like condition, lightly played, near mint, they start off at $10 for unlimited or first edition. So that's just for a common. So definitely go take a look at your Pharaonic Guardian commons if you guys opened up that set back then, to see if you guys maybe have some of these, because these are pretty expensive. And then we have Trap Dust Shoots from Dark Beginning too, also being like, you know, worth something for the common versions. Dual Terminal, Trap Dust Shoots, 22 listings. They're around like $20 to $30, maybe even more. Where do we start at? Those are damaged. We have lightly played at $30, 32. So yeah, like $32, $40. And then we have this version right here, super rare champion pack version at $200 something. This should probably be in the next Quarter Century Bonanza set. I wouldn't be surprised if they decide to reprint this. So I would be, you know, if you guys have some of these, I would be getting rid of them, because I wouldn't say Konami wouldn't put this in the next set. Nightmare Throne looks like it's going even lower than I thought it would. It is at 96 listings. I think last time we took a look at it, it was around like $20-ish, $18-ish, but right now we have it at $12.01, $12.25, $12.80, $11.94, $12.99, $11.75. So this is the lowest I've seen it at. If you guys probably want to play Yubel, it's still a pretty good deck with the Fiendsmith engine. It got cheaper. So if you guys want to play Yubel or thinking about playing Yubel, I don't think they're going to get touched anymore. Do you guys think they're going to get touched on the next ban list? We should be getting a ban list probably in January or February, I'm expecting. But yeah, if you guys were thinking about playing Yubel, this might be a good time to pick up these Nightmare Thrones. Legacy of Destruction is probably not getting reprinted until next year's 10, so you guys have some time to play before it does get a reprint. Mirror Logic Aggregator right now it's sitting at 45 listings. Looks like it's starting to hit the $4 price point right here. $4, $3.50, $3.50. So yeah, I think it could possibly go up to the $5 price point. I don't see it going up too high, but maybe the $5 price point is where it might hit. If I'm being really, like, you know, optimistic, it could hit the $10 price point just because it only has one printing and it's a pretty important card in the Rizio strategy. But I think $5 is the spot it's gonna settle at. Let me know how you guys feel about Mariologic Aggregator, and if you guys think it could hit the $5 or maybe the $10, since it only has that one printing. Destructive Dharma Karma Cannon. This is a card I hate going against. My brother plays Labyrinth and always uses this against me. I've noticed it going lower on listings. It's not too low, but it is low, like lower than what I saw it at. 32 listings for the Ultra Rare version. Then we have Prismatic Secret version at 38 listings. Start with the Ultra Rare version. No, we talked about this card before and said it was a good pickup around like the $7 to $8 price point. $8,950, $997, $997, $899, $1040, $1045, $806. So yeah, I think this card can make an impact in the format. If you guys agree, let me know down below. It's just one of those cards I hate going against because it flips all my monster face down. If I summon a Link monster, they have to go to the graveyard. Prismatic Secrets looks like they have been starting to go up. Like I said, we talked about it. We said it was a good pickup around like $7 to $8. Right now we have a couple copies around $8 still, but then they move up to the $10 price point, and slowly starting to make its way up to $11 right here. So I guess this is the last chance call before maybe they could go to like the $15, $20 price point. I could see them hitting that. Only has 2 printings, and like I said, it's a very impactful card. Memento Anguish. So I'm only looking at this card because I've been considering picking up my Memento deck again. I do have most of the cheaper cards. I just ended up selling the Anguishes and the Bone Parties a while back just because I wasn't going to play the deck anymore. But I'm considering picking it up again. Anguish is getting cheaper. 64 listings. I sold them around like $25 a couple months ago. Right now we have them at $11.51, $12.99, $11.99, $13.49, and then $12. So not too expensive. I'm still technically profiting off the Anguishes I sold, so I might consider picking the deck up. I only need 3, and then I know we have Bone Party somewhere in here. We'll get to it in a bit. Cosmic Blazar Dragon. This is a card that I think I sold around like $2 to $3 price point a couple weeks ago, but it looks like it has been increasing in price. We have it at 62 listings. This is a quarter century secret rare from the 25th anniversary between 10 dueling mirrors, and yeah, it's starting to make its way up to the $5 price point. I wish I would have held on to the ones I had, but I didn't know they were gonna go up. They're at $5 right now. I sold them at $3. Let me know if you guys think this card will continue to go up in price, or is it gonna stay at that $5 price point? Oh, here we have it. Bone Party. So we have Bone Party has dropped down. It was hitting a high price point of $31. I sold mine around like $28, and right now we have it sitting at $16.56, $17.55, $17.55, $16.56, $18, and then $18.58. The reason I want to pick this deck up again is because I seen that in the OCG, there was a list that I saw on Instagram showing the top decks, or like, you know, the better decks of the OCG format, and Mementos were on that list. So that's why I kind of wanted to, you know, if I'm gonna prepare for the next season, I want to or the next format, I want to get a deck that's, you know, that's gonna last me into the next format, not just I play this format and it's gonna, you know, I have to play something else next format. So I'm considering picking up Mementos again. Let me know how you guys feel about Mementos. I actually really enjoyed playing it. It could play around a couple hand traps, and I like that it could, you know, it's mostly dedicated to building like the big monster, and I don't know how to pronounce its name. But yeah, next up we have Kitchen Dragon Maid. From Mystic Fighters, looks like it got bought out. Only 8 listings available for this card. It was sitting around like $16 back in September, but right now we have it sitting at a high price point of $49.99, $50, $50.48, $60, $75, making its way to almost the $100 price point. It looks like we do have another version of this card. It comes as a premium gold rare from Maximum Gold. That one is at 74 listings, so if you just want access to the card, you guys don't have to go after the secret rare. But this one's starting to go up too. It was sitting around like $4ish. We still have a couple copies around $49, $4.99, but then they started moving up to $5.20, $5.20, and $4. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Kitchen Dragon Maid. If you guys have more information on why this card is getting bought out for the secret version, or if you guys saw like any decks out there using it. Snake Eyes Poplar. We have a couple versions of this card. Let's go to it. So for Snake Eyes Poplar, I noticed that the Prismatic Secret versions were low on listings. Only 12 listings available. We had this card sitting at a price point of like $2ish, $1.676. Right now it's been moving up. We have it hitting $5, $3.78. That's basically like $7 with shipping. $7.95, and then $9.78 on the first page. I'm guessing because it's the highest affordable rarity, that's why people are picking it up. Plus, like I said, the Snake Eyes Azamina deck is still the better deck of the format right now. So I could see why, but it's only at 1. Is it at 1? I know it's at 1, right? It got hit last ban list, but yeah, I can see why it's going up since it's the highest rarity. We have the Ultra version from Phantom Nightmare, was at a low price point of like $2ish as well. Looks like it's starting to move up. $3.50, $3.50, $3.99, $4, $3.50. So making its way up to the $5 price point. So if you just want access to the card, you could pick up this one, since this one's going a little bit higher than this one. But yeah, we have the Snake Eyes Poplar Core Century Secret Rare. This one looks like it dropped down from 60 to like 54. We have listings starting at $45.50, $45.50, $45, $47, $50. So this is like the lowest price point I guess it's been at for a while. It had a low price point as well in August of $50. So I could see this maybe going back up. If the secret rare is going up because it's the highest affordable rarity, I could see players maybe going after this one. This one could possibly have an increase in price too. So keep an eye out for the Core Century Secret Rare Snake Eyes Poplar. Goblin Biker Doug, I kind of wanted to take a look at because we do have Rizio coming out, and apparently goblins are good against them because they could take off material off their Xseed. If this card is in your hand, you can attach 1 Xseed material from a monster on either field, and if you do, special summon this card. So you could kind of take advantage of like Rizio's Xseed material that they have, and use your goblin stuff. This card was sitting at a low price point of like $1.40, $2. I remember buying mine at $1. Right now we have 35 listings on the market. They have gone up to 403, 565, 566, $6, 611, and then 625. I'm not sure how good goblins are in the OCG. I haven't really seen too much info on that, so I don't know if they're gonna be out here, if they're gonna be good out here in the TCG against Ryzios, or if they're a good deck to play against them. Let me know your opinions down below. I'm not quite convinced though. I never really have been a fan of the goblin archetype. Every time I go against them, they're kind of like lackluster. They're missing something. Next up we have deck Lockdown. It looks like it's continuing to slowly go up in price for the ultra rare version. We do have other versions right here. We have Light of Destruction reprints. These are rares at $1. We have the original Light of Destruction rares at 42 listings, $1 as well. We have commons from Astral Pack 3 sitting at $2, but technically the highest rarity is this ultra rare right here from Dual Overload. We had it sitting at a low price point of $1.20. Right now we have it at $2.70, $2.75, $2.82, $2.94, $2.95, and $2.97. I think this is a pretty good card if you guys want to play like a different floodgate. Says neither player can add cards from the deck to their hand except by drawing them. Monsters cannot be special summoned from the main deck. Destroy this card during your second standby phase after activation. So it's a pretty good floodgate, since a lot of the floodgates are now like limited or banned. This might be a good floodgate to consider if you have like some control deck you want to play. What else do we have here? Devarn Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder. I wanted to take a look at from the 2-player starter set. This is an ultra rare. It's only at 23 listings, which is what caught my attention. It was sitting around like $10, but we have it moving up a little bit. We have it at $10.49, $10.68, $11, $11.33, and then that's basically like 11 something with shipping. So it has started to move up in price a little bit, just a little bit, and it's kind of going lower on listings. I could take a look at the other versions of Zeus and see how they are. It looks like we have ultras right here from the 2020 110 sitting at $10, so you still have access to Zeus if you want to. We have the Secret Rare for Phantom Rage at $10, which might not be a bad pickup since I think this is the original version, right? And then we have the Secret Rare from Monstrous Revenge, $10, $12. But looking at these right now, if you do want a Zeus, I would probably go after the one from Phantom Rage, the Secret Rare, since I think that's the original version that came out. Zeus. Let me see if there's any. I know it has an ultimate rare and it has a quarter century rare, I think. What is the ultimate rare at? The ultimate rare is at $21, $23.80, $23.95, $25, $26. The one thing I will say is that since Zeus it's like a very impactful card, Konami could throw this into like a quarter century Bonanza 2 set or something. So just be aware of that. But if you just want to play and have access to, I would probably consider the Phantom Rage Secret Rare version, because this is from ultra rare. So technically, this would be the highest affordable rarity to me. And last card on today's Market Watch and Big Cash Hero Birth. I just want to take a look and see how the Secret Rare and the Super Rare are doing. This is a card I picked up around like $1. I've just been hoping it goes up, but 71 listings. We have it at $1.42, $1.43, $1.45, $1.49, $1.50, $1.50, and $1.64. Cashier is still one of those decks that could play Shifter and is pretty good. I've seen it being mixed with like Mimicos and like other stuff. I think I saw like was it a Cashier Sky Striker build, I think, the other day. Remind me down below. But I know Cashier is just one of those decks, one of those engines that could be splashed, and it's just pretty good. The Secret Rare from 25th Anniversary Tins is at 68 listings. This card is still holding around like the $3 price point, and I don't see this card getting reprinted anytime soon. So if you guys want access, or you want to play the Cashier engine, or just want something to go in on, I would consider Birth, because Cashier, right now it's not seeing too much play, but it's one of those engines that could be splashed and just comes in and out of the format, and they could play Shifter. A deck that could play Shifter, Maybe once Malice comes out, it might not be a good idea to play Cashier because Malice uses Shifter too. But I'm just saying, maybe in the future, I might go in on Cashier of Birth. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, X, and Instagram. At Return of Chance, this is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.